So on average, what I see within the first 6 weeks of care is that a person's stress health improves where stress is dropping around 20%. So that's just the average. Obviously, we have a little more, we have a little less. But why? Why does this happen? Well, it happens because in the Elan healing systems, we are addressing the structure of the body. We are addressing the stress and tension patterns that your body is holding through your own personal life's experience. It's what the body does. It's the intelligence of the system, because everything is energy. And so if we are moving through life and having to manage lighter senses of energy, right? More free energy, like I'm out in nature, free energy everywhere. Or we're managing and processing bound energy, life's experiences. Like just now I was walking and kind of slipped a little bit, rolled my ankle, right? I could have really rolled my ankle. I could have created an injury, a concussion of forces, and have to deal with that, right? That would just turn into kind of a different type of day than I was planning. So as we're moving through life, we're managing energy. We're nothing but energy. And so either we have the free energy moving through the system, we have the bound energy holding its place, causing stress and tension patterns, causing emotional strain, physical strain. And over time, we end up focusing in on that. So getting on the table, applying integral neurology, showing the system where it has the most free energy, and then amplifying it through the entire body. This work takes time. So the 6 weeks is an important progress point to see how well somebody's body is responding to the changes that are happening. And so when we do this work, we're doing something first, and that's initiating body-centered safety. And in the body-centered safety, the system learns to relax. Now, it's more than just thinking about relaxing the back, but it's actually teaching the body the new skill to rewire out of whatever has been holding it tight into a more high frequency pathway, because we want to create foundations out of safety and ease. When we do that, we become more efficient at moving the bound energy or the stuck energy through the body so it doesn't have to be there. So we watch stress and tension drop. That is important. That is important because people are feeling it. We have a ton of external stress pressing in on us. So the last thing we need is for that external stress to bind into the system and start having internal stress. So it's like we got the push on the outside, we have the push from the inside. It's uncomfortable. We don't need it. We don't want it. Our system is smarter than that. We can do things, very simple things, to manage that energy. Because over time, if it builds and builds and builds, then we create nervous system disease, which then translates into other symptoms and disease in the body, because we're not dealing with it. So I'm here for the least amount of effort, for the most amount of change, and this is what I have found has worked the best. I personally have been able to move through stress. Like right now, I have to buy a new car. It's not worth the money that I need to invest to make the car drivable for a longer period of time. It's just time. It's stressful to think about, oh my gosh, I have to figure out what I want. I have to go shopping for it. Do I finance? Do I cash pay? I have to, get rid of my other car. It's a whole mess of things, and also an opportunity to flex my nervous system and say, okay, how am I moving this through? So then these experiences that maybe would have crushed me, would have left me felt completely defeated and unclear, maybe in the past, now is like, okay, I can feel the feelings. Yes, I don't want to buy a new car. And at the same time, I can be joyous and excited about buying a new car. Oh man, I get to buy a new car. Okay, well, And I get to buy a new car that feels safer. Like, safety is the most important thing, especially driving and commuting with children. Like, they got to be safe in the car. I have to be safe in the car. So I'm able to recognize that stress. I'm able to acknowledge the big emotions and feelings that might be around it, get a good night's sleep, and just create a plan of action. Hey, this is how life goes. We spend money, we make money, we live in car culture. I live out in, obviously, like, nature, and so I have to drive. I don't live near town. It's just a part of life. And so instead of letting myself build that stress, I have a greater sense of emotional well-being. I'm outside moving my body and taking care of myself in a better way because I need to support myself more. As I have to move through bigger life changes. So whether it's small stuff, whether it's big stuff, the stress levels drop, and that's what's important. If you'd love to learn more about the nervous system, what you can do to make a difference in your life, to feel better from the inside out, these are personal development and growth skills. Not only that, is that we are influencing your body's ability to be well, to find optimal health physically, mentally, and emotionally, and especially in the stress levels, because preventative goes a lot longer and a lot farther than having to fix something that's broken or feels broken. You're not broken. Your body's just telling you, hey, pay attention. So if you want to learn how to pay attention more to your body, please subscribe, like, and follow, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next one.